Good afternoon, good evening all, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Assetto Corsa Competizione. For those that are up on their motorsport knowledge, they'll see that apart from almost going into the back of the Ferrari ahead of us there, we are at the Nürburgring and I am driving the BMW M6. And yeah, so basically, if you're a regular visitor to my channel or you have a look at the playlist, you'll see that I do like VR, and I'm always giving ACC a bit of a go because sort of every week you're on forums, people are chatting about ACC and VR not really working correctly and all those types of things. Now, I'll be honest, that's going to entirely depend on your computer. I don't have the most powerful computer in the world, as I've already mentioned in my video before, but I'm always looking for people who likewise don't have it, but have somehow got a workaround to make ACC run really well. And I've recently come across some sort of settings so that those two go off, take each other out. Got a bit of work to do actually. Got a number of AI ahead of us that we need to work on, by the way, during this 10-lap race. It's quite early in the morning, hence the low sun as well. Got to get past this Ferrari 488 ahead of us. Yeah, so I'm always looking at settings, trying to get the game to run, performance wise, run well, but still look good. And it is very difficult to try and get those two to run at the same time, I'll be honest. You can get some very good looking graphics as we pass the Ferrari, but unfortunately it has a massive effect on things like the AI. So in my case, trying to run the AI high, as in a number of AI cars, and run high settings, graphic settings, is really difficult. So today I've managed to sort of come across the settings which I find works for my PC, and I've been able to up the AI just past the BMW M6 there quite nicely. There's certain corners, by the way, where the AI are quite strong, and other corners where they're quite weak. You'll have a look as I go through this race as to where I seem to make the time. Certainly under braking as well. I'm a lot better on the brakes than the AI. But anyway, I think we're going after another Ferrari, as we go up the hill through this. You can't take that flat. But yeah, got the 488 ahead of us. So yeah, so basically, recently found some good settings so we can run this game relatively high. Well, I say relatively high. The graphics settings are turned down, but I've been able to up the AI, which has been good. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. But we've still got a long way, I think, to go with VR with ACC, and hopefully as the releases come along that they're slowly working on that. But you do have to have quite a powerful PC to run VR. That's basically the gist of it. But I thought I'd also go into the release 5, which is due out on the 16th of January. So we're only 8 days away from that. Just go into a tiny bit of detail about that as to what to expect. The two main things you're looking for are, what's the car? So the car's going to be the Jaguar, and we'll just go into a bit of detail on that one as we come up behind this Lamborghini Huracan here, and just ahead of us we've got Audi R8. So past the Huracan, have we? No. I thought we'd pass the Huracan, but clearly not. It's given us a bit of a run for our money now, these two. yeah, so the Jaguar is coming to ACC. Now, what we need to remember with the Jaguar is we are not going to see a vast array of different Jaguars on the grid. We're talking one Jaguar pretty much with one livery. That's how it's pretty much run in the series, and that's all we're going to get. It wasn't run by a number of teams, all with different liveries and different sponsors. Getting very close up behind that Lamborghini, almost nudging it. But yeah, no, they're giving me a real good run for my money, these two. Really struggling to find a place to pass. Yeah, so that's the Jaguar. Now the Jaguar, performance-wise, in the actual series itself, was relatively decent actually, and it will give these cars some competition. Now, I do suspect, however, that you'll find that probably people won't really run it after a while. Pass those two actually quite easily on the straight, so that's good. Now he's setting off after the AI in front of us who have got away from us, which is annoying. The AI have slightly held us up, so we're going to have to try and work on getting up to the rear of the cars ahead of us. So I think the Jaguar will be used at the beginning quite a bit, but I generally feel that what's going to happen is we're still going to see people wanting to drive the Ferrari and the Lamborghini. That's what I generally will feel. You won't see the grid stuffed with Jaguars, but it's a really nice addition to have, and I do look forward to giving it a try at least, and obviously making the grid just fill up with all the other different type of manufacturers and stuff that we've still got to come, like the NSX. We've already got the Audi, but we've got that to come, the Mercedes, etc. So yeah, the circuit. So the circuit's going to be Zolder in the Netherlands, which, if you are into your sim racing, you'll probably have already driven Zolder a number of times on various games like Project Cars. It's a circuit with a number of different combinations of corners and chicanes. It's a pretty decent circuit, to be honest. It's quite challenging, and it's gonna you know. Oh, sorry, I got that Mercedes just come right up behind me, looking in my rear view mirror. Yeah, don't know where he's come from, pushing me all the way. So Zolder's going to be a circuit I think will be used quite a lot. It generally is used quite a bit in Project Cars. So yeah, I look forward to trying that one out. I think that's going to be replacing... It's not probably going to replace my favourite circuit at the moment. I still prefer Paul Ricard as my favourite circuit so far, but Zolder's definitely going to be up there in the top 3. So yeah, but look forward to just trying all those out. Hopefully those chicanes are not going to end up with loads of penalties and corner cutting, because I feel that's going to happen. So that's the car and the circuit. Now the final thing is sort of what they're going to do about the game. Now I'll be honest, we don't know. We have no idea what their plan is, what their improvements are. I suspect not a huge amount, given we've just gone through the Christmas and New Year period. They've probably shut down over that time. Oh, nearly lost the rear end on that. And so I don't expect a massive improvement in the game. I really don't. I think that's still going to come later on in the year. So what they're hoping to put in is enhanced multiplayer. They've not gone into details about what enhanced multiplayer is. That sun does look really nice, actually, on the VR screen. but we're still trying to fend off this Mercedes, by the way, and we're still trying to get to this. I think it's a Mercedes that's running ahead of us, but the yeah, we haven't got that much time left, to be honest. Enhanced multiplayer. No one really knows what it is. Kunos haven't really said anything. I suspect it would be nice if we could have some sort of, if we were going to run a multiplayer game like a 3-hour endurance, that it allows us to have say 2 or 3 people per team, where we get together with colleagues and we do sort of driver swaps during the race. That's what you would maybe think enhanced multiplayer might be. It's going to be difficult because at the moment multiplayer's still not working 100%. It's still a bit buggy, so that needs to be improved before we can look at enhanced multiplayer. But that's what I'm thinking it might be, which would be fantastic, because that means you can run a proper 3-hour race, and you know, you can work alongside someone else in another country to get a decent result. That would be really handy. I don't really know what else it could be, other than opening up the sort of the servers and everything to have, you know, lots of different races going on at all different times of the day, hosted by all different people. You know, you can run one make series kind of thing. You know, that's what it could be as well. But at the moment, they've not told us. So yeah, 16th of January. That's what we expect to see, and it'd be lovely to have a nice improvement on the VR. But as I say, I don't think that's going to happen. So yeah, it's an Audi R8 actually that's ahead of us. Oh, we're coming to the end now. There's the blue smoke. Yeah, there we go. End of the race. And the red smoke ahead of us. So we didn't get to the Audi in the end, which was a shame. But yeah, so 16th of Jan, that's the day for the next release. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Until the next time, see you again.